Purchase your track today. Purchase your track today.
It's your boy, punching the building, man. Shout out to the guys, man. How y'all doing tonight, man? Lot to talk about. It's the return of the drunken master. Got him a real promotional company behind him, not that Manchester City bullshit, man. Shout out to your boy Ben Whitaker signing with Matchroom Boxing. We're gonna talk about that tonight. You know what? Bud Crawford, man. Hey, over there in Japan, and everybody knows exactly who he is, man. Shout out to the pound for pound king. Talk about that tonight. David Benavidez might be leaving PBC. Oh, is they gonna lose one of them cash cows? Oh, you know we talking about that tonight. Lamar Roach versus Pitbull Cruz, man. Press conference is tomorrow, man. Something tell me, man, Pitbull might pull that shit out, man. We're definitely talking about that tonight. That and much, much more. Tonight on the Punch Talk Show. So like always, I'm gonna roll up and then we're gonna get into it, fellas. Get ready.
Purchase your track today. Purchase your tracks today.
Miren, ahí tengo la mía.
Purchase your tracks today.
What up? How y'all feeling tonight, man? How you like that new logo, man? It's kind of flat, huh? Anyway, man, y'all ready? Get into this shit, bro. Drunken Master,
Several
man.
tracks today.
Yeah, Ben Whitaker, the one that everybody tried to switch up on in 5 minutes, calling him Ben Whitaker. Remember that? Huh? He had one bad performance, and everybody flipped on him in the drop of their hat like they couldn't wait to do it. They couldn't wait to do it. Even a couple people in my chat was doing that. Oh, he gave up. Oh, he wasn't serious. Oh, Ben Whitaker ain't the real deal. Then he came back and knocked the nigga out in the first round. How many of y'all was eating crow that night? I kept saying that, man. Y'all, hey, man. You're going to come out and look special, bro. But again, I always thought he was a great fighter. The Drunken Master showboating shit, I think that's fabulous for boxing. The haters is going to hate, you know what I mean? I remember when he first was starting to go viral and shit, and everybody was sitting up there talking all that shit. Nigga, this is trash. I remember Clarissa Steele's little lame ass. This is trash. This is corny as fuck. You just mad because you can't do it. All the people who were trying to hate, they just jealous, man, because they don't like, you know what I mean, people not taking a sport serious. But that's not him not taking his opponent seriously. That's just him showing his talent, man. And if you got the ability to do it, man, do it. He's not the first to do it. He's not the last to do it. I can name another black fighter. I can name a Mexican fighter. I can name a fucking Filipino fighter. And now I can name a British fighter that all made people look that bad in the ring, man. And the shit's fun to watch, bro. You know what I mean? Y'all can try to say the nigga's a gimmick, man. But on top of the showboating, y'all can't deny the nigga shows actual skill, like championship caliber skill, bro. He do, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, he had one lackluster performance, and it wasn't really lackluster. He just wasn't taking the dude serious, you know what I mean? And he went over the ropes, and everybody said, he faked the injury. He was losing for real. You see dude crying in the ring because that was his only chance? Then the nigga got a rematch and got knocked the fuck out in the first round. Ended up being the bum we all knew he was, bro. They all was just waiting to rain down hellfire on the nigga and hate on him, bro. So it's funny. Now I see all the excitement around him signing with Matchroom Boxing. Shout out to you, Eddie Hearn, man, because if anybody can make this nigga a star, it's you. You know what I mean? There's a lot of good competition at 68. I'm very excited to see where he takes this young man's career because the kid is special. And you know how I feel about the special ones, man. You know what I mean? And the way everybody turned on him, you know what I mean, during that last opponent, he remembered that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So now he's like, fuck trying to please the fans, man. I'm going to do it for myself and my legacy. And that's how he should have been in the beginning. But he got so popular so fast because he was out there cooking everybody and embarrassing the fuck out of them at the same time that a lot of the people who was acting like they was really fans of his was really fucking haters who wanted to see the nigga's downfall. So the second, and I mean the fucking second, nigga, he had a bad performance or a subpar performance. We ain't gonna say that wasn't a bad performance. That was a subpar performance. Because in my opinion, he's a cooking dude still, regardless of what anybody else thinks they saw. I saw him winning that fight. Even if they don't go over the rope, I had him winning that fight. But the thing that was so funny, the Ben Whitaker shit was hilarious to me. The nigga didn't even lose. Everybody's calling him a quitter because he went over the ropes and another motherfucker fell on top of him over the ropes, man. You don't know what it felt like when another 170, 180 pound man fall on top of you. Like, you know what I mean? You don't know how that shit feels in that type of situation, but everybody just assumed he quit. And everybody rained down hellfire for him on him for that shit, right? And what did he do? Came out and knocked the nigga out in the first round. Put some respect on this thing. That's how champions respond. Hey, yo, Chappelle, if you come in here calling me Stiller Talk one more time, I swear to God, I'll ban you. I'll ban the fuck out of you. I'm tired of getting trolled by you motherfuckers, bro. Yeah, you my nigga.
Purchase your tracks today.
Even though I would have won that bet. Can't call me Stiller Talk during a win. You understand? You just trying to gaslight me. I had a long conversation about these niggas coming in here trying to gaslight me for nothing, bro. Have a reason to do it, man. I'm just trying to do it just to get me to piss off because I'm gonna take it out on you. And I'm gonna time you out, nigga. The Stiller Talk, that's a thing of the past because Bud Crawford won. See, I've been trying to avoid not talking about Terrence Crawford, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I've been trying to avoid not cooking Errol Spence. You understand? Don't make me cook your favorite fighter again, bro. Please. It's too fun. It's too much fun. I got too much ammunition for that nigga, man. You understand? You can't come in here calling me names that I would have gotten a loss. When I'm a winner, nigga. I'm a winner. This is the winner circle. Like I said, me and my niggas, we're sitting up in the firmament, nigga, in the land of the gods, nigga. With the great Bud Crawford. You wish Errol Spence was great. Understand? Yeah. Yeah, nigga. I see you down there in the goddamn comments. I know it's all in good fun, man. This is when me talking shit. This is my response, bro. You came in here 3 straight lives calling me Stiller Talk, nigga. I ain't lose. I wish we had came up with a name for RC, nigga. Then you could have been calling that nigga, because that nigga was the one be the nigga sending me the belt, nigga. That's why he pulled out. He pulled out because he was a smart guy, man. Like, my nigga comes in here trolling a lot, but come on, man. But anyway, I got sidetracked there. Ben Whitaker is one of those guys. He's one to watch. He's definitely one to watch, man. Put all the showboating shit to the side, and then look how he looks when he takes his opponent serious, man. He cooks these niggas, man, with ease, bro. Like, I ain't seen nobody force Ben Whitaker to use 100% of his skill yet. Just like Terrence Crawford, bro. I ain't seen nobody push these niggas there. So when I see niggas showing that level of skill and that level of defense on top of that skill, bro, that nigga's going to be special. And he shows that he has a chin. I really don't understand why everybody turned on him like that. It was weird, man. it was weird, man. Like, it really was, bro. You know what I mean? See what I mean, pal? It's too easy, bro. Like, it's too easy to think. You know what I mean? Don't say Ben easy to hate. No, nobody likes the top. These are super. They had like 15 losses, and like 11 of them were hey, bro, like, there ain't nobody. But at the same time, it gets a lot of haters. Haters don't like when that's good enough to do that. So it's like, to me, when I like, can you say he's a great fighter? You can say he's a great fighter. Am I breaking up now, pal? Do I sound better? Can you say he's a great fighter, bro? I was covering up my mic. You know what I mean? But one thing you can say about Ben Whitaker, I know. A lot of people don't like the showboating Stone Cold. You know what I mean? But I love it. I like to watch niggas get embarrassed. So if you got the skill to whoop somebody's ass and embarrass them at the same time, bro, that's poetry to me, man. That's art. Because every fighter can't do it. Yeah, some fighters do have fabulous defense like Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, but they don't make niggas miss the way Ben Whitaker make niggas miss and then laugh in your face after you do it. I love that shit. So I understand how, like, that's one of them things where, like, 50-50, man. Some niggas love that shit. Most niggas hate that shit because they feel as though it ruins the integrity of the sport. Is that why you don't like the showboating Stone Cold? Because, you know what I mean, when he embarrasses opponents like that, it kind of takes away from the integrity of the sport. I can see your point there, but me personally, I'm one of them type of guys. No, I don't think that was a dab. I don't think he took a dab there. I think he was genuinely hurt because if that was a dab, why knock him the fuck out in the first round in the rematch? Easy work, bro. I think it's more of a situation where he wasn't taking his opponent serious. And you got to learn the hard way sometimes. And he learned the hard way, man. He came in there with an opponent with nothing to lose, everything to gain, and dude left it all in the ring. Like you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? And he gave Ben Whitaker a more tougher fight than we expected. But was dude winning? No. If Ben Whitaker get hurt, did dude win that? Hell no. He wasn't landing flush on him. He was making him miss like everybody else. But again, I'm not making no excuses. When you go in there and you don't take your opponent seriously, that's the result you get. Now, when you go in there, when you see what happened when he stopped playing games and came out there and just whooped dude's ass. I mean, easy work. It was easy work, man. That's the thing. That's the thing about it I don't understand is that fuck the showboating shit, right? The dude is a very skilled fighter with fabulous defense, bro. All right. He added a little something else in. You know what I mean? To catch our attention, and that's what it did. It grabbed all of our attention. But see, when you do stuff like that, it will have a negative effect because you will get a bunch of motherfuckers that pray for your downfall. Like, you know what I mean? because they either jealous of your skill, don't like showboating, you know what I mean? Or they just mad you know what I mean, you just that damn good. Hey man, listen, you know I'm a Terrence Crawford channel, right? You know what I mean? And niggas been doing that shit about him forever. Who beat him up? I know you ain't still talking about the dude he knocked the fuck out in the first round, Stone Cold. Let it go. The dude got cooked and exposed for what he really was, man. All that crying and whining and shit he did after the fight. Oh my God, this is my last chance. Okay, well, we're gonna give you a rematch with him right now. Well, you look so good in this last fight. Let's see what you can do now. You came out and laid a fucking egg and got knocked out in the first round. He don't deserve no respect, bro. Dude was a bum. You know what I mean? Like I said, your boy didn't take him serious. He gave him a harder fight than he expected. And then the rematch, because everybody was raining down hellfire on him and calling him Ben Whitaker and Sandy took a dive. He came out and knocked dude out in the first round. But like again, when you're great, it's never enough. It's never enough. So I come down. That brings me to the question. I ask this, man. Is Ben Whitaker a skilled fighter? There don't need to be a trilogy. He's just gonna cook him again in the first round. When a nigga do you that bad, I guarantee you, I can't remember what the hell dude's name was, but I guarantee you right now, Stone Cold dude wouldn't take no rematch with him. He did him too dirty. I don't think nobody was thinking that. I don't think there was a promotion. I guarantee you, just right there, all right, man, we gave you 2 shots, nigga. First shot you put on the fight of your life. Second shot you came out and got knocked out in the first fucking round. Bro, you get no more chances, bro. We gonna put you back to the bottom of the totem pole where you goddamn belong, because you don't deserve to be up here with the elites, man. And if you can't sit here and tell me like that Ben Whitaker's not headed down the path of the elite, that's why I'm excited about him signing with Matchroom. Because Matchroom gonna match him up with credible fighters, and then we gonna see what he's really made of, man. And then I want to see if Ben Whitaker go down that same path and start to be cooking everybody and can't nobody beat him. I'm gonna see if people start loving him or hating him, bro. Because I need to know, man. Because one thing I noticed about boxing. This is what I noticed about boxing. I noticed that a motherfucker will turn on you in 2 seconds, bro. Even if you're great, you gotta give me a reason not to like you, man. There's a reason I don't like Javon Ennis. There's a reason I don't like Javante Davis. There's a reason I can't stand Teofimo Lopez. There's a reason why Ryan Garcia is a fucking loser to me. There's a reason why I can't fucking stand bum ass Rolly Romero. I have reasons for, and Bumbosis. Let's not forget George Bumbosis, the wackest Australian fighter in history. Let's not forget him. There's reasons why I can't stand these guys, and I talk about it all the time. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to niggas like Ben Whitaker, man, I like that type of shit, bro. I like that type of shit, man. Like I said, man, when he, I like the showboating. I like that drunken master shit. That shit's flat to me, man, because can't everybody do it, so it sticks out. You know what I'm saying? Now, if every fighter did that, you wouldn't say it was trash. It just that he's something different. And when people ain't used to seeing the same thing, they either love it or hate it. And to be honest, most people hate that shit, bro. You know what I mean? But personally, I think the kid's primed for big things, and he got a bright future, bro. He do. But again, that's just my opinion. I don't mind if you disagree. That's fine. You can disagree. You think he took a dive? All right, man. If you like it, I love it. But I'm going to tell you this. Watch the kid's career, man, because he might be special. I ain't going to guarantee it yet because he only got 10 fucking fights. But, hey, man, don't be surprised if he ends up a champion one day. That's it, man. That's all I got to say about Ben Whitaker, man. I like the move to Matchroom. You know what I mean? I like how he fights. I like his skill, footwork, defense, speed, power. He knocked niggas out with body shots, knocked niggas out to the head. Nigga, hey man, I expect great things. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna turn my back on him. Not yet. He gotta show me he's overrated. He ain't showed me that yet. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all might have seen it already. But in my opinion, man, the drunken master, yeah, he got a bright future. But on to the next topic, man. You know what I mean? I know y'all been seeing the Ring magazine posting up them samurai pictures of Terrence Crawford all over the place. So that's because he's over there in Tokyo right now. You know what I mean? Basking in the glory, standing in the firmament where the gods belong. You know what I mean? And everybody know who the fuck he is now. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be brief when it comes to my nigga Bud Crawford, because I rubbed it in y'all faces too much, all the people who went against him. But shout out to the pound for pound king, man. Shout out for achieving everything you wanted to do in boxing. You made millions of dollars. You beat every person they put in front of you. You didn't have a close fight at all, man. You are the best fighter of this generation, man, and the newest member of Mount Rushmore of boxing. So shout out to Bud Crawford, man. Happy you getting the recognition you deserve. You know I've been going hard for you since day one, my nigga, so I'm loving to see it all happen. I know my chat is probably like, God damn. Yeah, but the only reason y'all saying God damn was because y'all all went against Canelo. except for niggas like Stone Cold, Adam. I can name a couple people who didn't. Jalen. There was a couple people who didn't, but all my day ones, they all went for Canelo. So they keep telling me to let it go offline. I never will. I'll always take every opportunity to rub in their face how great Terrence Crawford is. Always. But shout out to you, my guy. Now he's going around the world, nigga, enjoying his money, having a good time, enjoying the recognition that he earned by cooking Canelo Alvarez. Fun to watch. But that's all I got to say about that. We're going to get into Pitbull Cruz versus Lamar Roach, which is an interesting fight. It's an interesting fight because this will point out two things to me. All right, if Pitbull Cruz win, that victory tour Lamar Roach went on for having a draw with Tank, he just looked like a fucking idiot the same way Berlanga did. You can't get cooked in your second match after you go on a victory tour, just like Edgar Berlanga. He know all about it. Edgar Berlanga know all about going on victory tours and then getting cooked in the next fight. If that happens to Lamar Roach, because he did an interview the other day with racist ass Ryan Garcia and shit. Why the fuck are people even doing interviews with this guy? I don't understand. You know what I mean? But he's doing interviews with this nigga talking about, I'm either going to knock Cruz out, which we ain't seen yet. I don't think we've seen anybody put Isaac Cruz on the ground yet, at least in the fights I've seen. Or are you going to give him the worst ass whooping of his life? Lamar Roach, let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen Pitbull Cruz fight? Huh? Listen, man, Alrayo cooked him with ring IQ, movement, and smart boxing. He did not try to stand there and slug with Pitbull. Anybody that tries to stand there and slug with Pitbull Cruz is going to get beat the fuck up. You're going to be fighting on the back foot the whole time, just like everybody who fight Pitbull fights on the back foot the whole time, including Gervonta Davis, bro. The nigga only know how to come forward and throw hooks, bro. That's a recipe for disaster to try to stand there and slug with Pitbull Cruz, bro. So if you do attempt this, Lamar Roach, who I think is still overrated, I don't give a fuck that you fought Tank to a draw. You still ain't that good, my nigga, because you ain't fighting nobody down in your weight class, bro. That's another reason thing I don't understand. How the fuck are you still champion? You ain't defended your belt in forever. Once Gervonta Davis moved on to Jake Paul, nigga, you should have defended your belt, but you trying to go up there. You trying to go up another weight class. You look small at 35. So you trying to go up to 140 and fight Pitbull Cruz and had 4 fights up there. Lost one, won all the rest. Like, you know what I mean? You're gonna try to go up there and you're gonna try to make me believe or make us believe that nigga you gonna beat the fuck out Pitbull Cruz, but we ain't seen it yet. We ain't seen nobody come out and completely dominate him. Alrayo won. Alrayo outpointed Pitbull, but he did not dominate him. That Friero nigga though, he was dominating Pitbull Cruz. I was mad that rematch didn't happen. Dude got hurt at the last second, but he was the closest I've seen to somebody dominating Pitbull Cruz. I don't think Pitbull Cruz won that fight, but you, Lamar Roach, I think you too small for 140, bro. I think you too small, and you don't ever hear me say regurgitating that bullshit. You know what I mean about people being too small, but bro, yeah, I think you're really too small to go up to 140 and then to face somebody like Pitbull Cruz, nigga. That ain't no picnic. Why ain't you fighting somebody at 135 if you think you're ready? You had one fight at 135, and now you jumping up to 40. Bro, what makes you think you ready for all that, bro? Like, again, you didn't dominate Gervonta. You didn't put on a performance so good that we all thought, like, oh yeah, Lamar Roach is going to be one of them ones. No. I think because nobody knew who the fuck you was when you was a champion. You took that person when you gave a good fight, man. That happens sometimes, but are you really the goods, my nigga? I don't think so. Y'all agree, or am I just talking shit, man? Is Lamar Roach the goods? I don't think so. Is he going to give Pitbull Cruz the worst ass whooping of his life? Have we seen that yet? I don't think so. Nigga, anybody ever put Pitbull down? Then they got a hard ass head. Hell no. Have anybody ever, remember the last person to try to stand there and slug with Pitbull Cruz? You know who it was? Rolando Romero. Remember what the fuck happened to Rolly's lame ass? He got cooked. And that was his first offense, if I can remember. That's why I don't take him serious as a champion. You know what I mean? Niggas who lose their first offense, nigga, you're not a champion to me. You ain't even defended one time. The one time you defended it, you lost. Nigga, you ain't no champion to me, nigga. You gotta have at least minimum one title defense under your belt. One. You can lose the second one, I'll still say you a champion. But if you lose that first defense, nigga, you are trash. George Kambosos, Isaac Pitbull Cruz, Rolly Romero, Liam Paro. Do I gotta keep going down the list? How many niggas I seen lose the first defense? Huh? There's a lot of them. You understand? So until you win a belt and defend it one time, nigga, successfully, nigga, I don't take you serious. I don't want in the building. What up, bro? You know what I mean? So yeah, when it comes down to Pitbull versus Roach, nigga, I'm going Pitbull all day. And I think I've never rooted for Pitbull before. Never. I called El Rayo when I said El Rayo gonna box his fucking head off. Like, you know what I mean? The only way Lamar Roach is gonna win this fight is if he do exactly what El Rayo did. But again, is El Rayo a benchmark to use because he lost his first defense? Gary Russell beat the shit out of him. Where was that footwork and movement then, El Rayo? You tried to stand there and slug with Gary Russell and he beat the shit out you. Like, you know what I mean? So again, should I give you that much credit? No, not really. But I'm using the way you fought Pitbull as the blueprint on how to beat this nigga, bro. He's a boxer's wet dream. Easy work. He don't jab. All he do is come forward and throw hooks, nigga. If you move and catch and shoot with this nigga, you gonna whoop his ass. That's what El Rayo should have been doing more against Pitbull. If Lamar Roach is able to catch and shoot Pitbull shots, you got a chance of winning. But if you try to stand there and slug with Pitbull Cruz, my guy, it's gonna be a long night for you. You understand? So I really don't think that's a good idea. And from what you're saying, you're gonna give him the worst ass whooping of his life. Bro, you're gonna have to stand there with Pitbull. You're gonna have to listen up. You're gonna have to go inside and slug with him. You're gonna have to whoop his ass on the outside. You're gonna have to win all exchanges. You're gonna have to punch from angles and use footwork and IQ and head movement. You ain't show me all that against Tank, bro. You ain't show me you have a lot of skills in the bag. You showed me that you're a good counter puncher, but at the same time, you fought Tank 3 times in the amateur. You know his style better than he do. So, like I said, man, should we really give you props for that? Should we? And niggas that go on victory tours and losses or draws, they look like fucking idiots to me, bro. So you lost some points with that anyway. Like, you know what I mean? Even if you think you won, nigga, it was a draw. You did. You understand? So you shouldn't be stomping around like you won, bro. You feel me? Because you ain't good enough to win. Look in the building. RC in the building, man. What's up, dog? How you feeling, bro?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. I came in on a good subject of people thinking they won and they still do a victory parade. Shout out to Edward Berlanga. Shout out to Edward Berlanga.
Edward Berlanga go on a victory tour like he won and got his ass whooped in his next fight. In front of your hometown, after saying you was the king of New York, the nigga from Britain came over to New York and whooped your ass in 3 rounds. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Man, I should ask you how you feeling this week, man. You know it's fight week, baby. You know what time it is Saturday night, huh?
Boots is fighting, man.
Undertaker music? Should I bring out the Undertaker music or what?
Rock ass Boots is fighting. Boots is fighting Lima. Nobody gives a fuck about this fight, but I'm gonna watch it because I want to see if he loses. At first, I wasn't gonna watch it, RC. I wasn't. I was like, man, I ain't watching this bullshit. But then you know what I thought later on? Like, yeah, maybe Lima will catch him with a clean shot so I can talk more shit. So we're going. I'm gonna check it out.
Really?
I think Boots is gonna win though, because dude is tailor made for him. Dude look like he's throwing punches underwater. That's how slow he is. Like, he ain't gonna be able to hit him for real. But if by some miracle, because you know when Boots is fighting in Philly, I swear the fuck when he's fighting. That's the only place he fights. But he had a tendency to trying to please the crowd. So I hope he try to do that shit and try to slug with this dude and get dropped, bro.
Sold out. He gotta perform.
The last fight was sold out too. They left early. They was booing his ass there so mad Carrizon was giving him that work like that.
Sold out.
Like, every fight he have in Philly is sold out because they ain't got nobody else to watch over there.
Oh,
name another great Philly fighter other than Blair Cobbs.
Currently, right now,
there ain't name a great pound for pound Philly fighter besides Cool Boy Steph and Blair Cobbs.
Damn, you just took my Cool Boy Steph. Shit,
they're the only ones, bro.
No,
there ain't. Listen, man. You know. I know everybody in the chat know very well that I live in Pittsburgh. I was born and raised here. This is my city, and we ain't got no great fighters coming out of here. And so if there was good one coming out of Philly, I would represent them.
And he fight next week, Danny Garcia.
Yeah, another washed up Philly fighter.
He fight next week though.
Who is he supposed to be fighting again?
I don't know. He's fighting some
no name nigga.
Some kind
you know what I mean?
$1,000,000.com or some shit. I don't know.
I'm happy you came up here, RT. What do you think about David Benavidez wanting to leave PBC? Is that credible or is that just rumor?
Well, you got to understand. You got to know the what you call him about that. He can leave PBC, but his manager will still be well, no, because he was Samson. I don't know, some kind of way, bro.
What up, round one?
It had to be a huge buyout. That's what I'm saying. But right now, I don't know really too much about that. He wants to leave, but he haven't left yet. I'm not gonna find that out until he actually leaves. So he might be just at a happy right now. You never know.
Hey, yo, Pels, you still in here? Hell yeah, the Steelers is my team. I didn't read that comment earlier. You know that better than most, nigga. 913, what up, brother?
Well, let me tell you something. The only thing in Philly that sucks is their baseball team, because my Dodgers are whipping they, bro. That's what's happening, bro.
Shout to the Dodgers.
Look, yeah, thank you. Look, bro.
Yeah, the Dodgers is nice.
We got people like Boots who fighting next week, right? And like I said, Punch,
he fight this weekend, bro. This weekend.
He fights fucking Saturday.
This week, goddamn.
It's Saturday, bro.
How we know that and you a fucking Boots fan? We don't give a fuck about this fight.
Look, we got Boots, the guy, the GOAT of Philly, the future GOAT of Philly, coming fighting this Saturday. So just watch, Punch, bro.
Did you say the future GOAT of Philly?
He gonna beat the future GOAT. That's what I'm saying.
Never.
Look, he gonna
the GOAT of what? The GOAT of ducking? That what he the GOAT of?
Watch when he beat people like Virgil.
The GOAT of running from the best, nigga? That's all Boots is known for round one.
Watch, bro. You gonna see, bro. You gonna see.
Lima, you get no points for Lima. Lima, whatever the fuck his name is, you get no points for that. None.
Hey. See,
why ain't you fighting Virgil now?
Okay.
Not 6 months from now.
Wait, because Virgil's not a champ. Virgil don't even have a belt. Virgil's never been he's never touched a world title in his life.
He's telling the truth, Punch.
That is not my favorite fighter, goddamn 913. Don't try to gaslight me. Fuck Jerron Ennis. He's trash.
No, look. And Jerron Ennis, when he gets in with Virgil.
913 in the building.
Virgil been eating nothing but tomato cans.
What's up, bro?
Watch when he fighting with a real fighter like Boots. He gonna get his eyes.
He telling the truth, y'all.
Boots ain't no real fighter.
Hey.
Who's more accomplished than
favorite
Virgil,
fighter
bro?
this weekend, man?
That is not my favorite fighter, nigga. You know who my favorite fighter is.
Nails. Hey, then punched and drank a whole fifth. He's just so.
I'm gonna get drunk though that fight. I'm gonna call that fight, bro. I ain't called a fight on my channel in a while. I'm gonna call that fight and I'm gonna get real excited every time Limo's playing a good shot on Boots lame ass.
Oh my god, bro.
I'm gonna be biased as fuck. It's gonna be the most biased commentary you ever heard. You ever heard me call a George Kambosos fight, 9? Same way.
Can I say something, man? I'm in and out, man, like last year, man. So, I'm just coming by to show love. But can I tell y'all something, man, to sit on y'all brain? Just let this shit sit on your brain. Boots is fighting a nigga with 14 fights. I'm out.
Fact. Biggest facts in the world.
Don't start no shit, nah.
He fighting a dude with 14
fights.
If you lose to a nigga.
Did Crawford fight a nigga with 12 fights last year, nigga?
That nigga was a champion. And don't you dare say that IBO is a real belt, RT. Nagramov was the WBA champion, and he was the best fighter in the division, and nobody wanted to fight that tricky ass style. So Bud stepped up.
Man did that shit to set me up to get kicked off. That's what he did.
Look, let me tell you, Zupa Boxing is gonna be the new IBO. IBO is we're headed, guys, we are headed into the 5-belt era. Well, everybody gonna need 5 belts to be calling themselves undisputed. Watch, bro. Watch. You guys are gonna see.
Shout out to round 1. Real.
So you telling me right now, round 1, and I'm gonna mark this date. You telling me that Jerron Ennis is gonna clean out 154?
He's gonna fight the guy and he's gonna beat him. Let's say that. He's gonna beat everybody he fights there. Let's say that.
Nigga, that ain't the question I asked you. Is he gonna clean out 54 and become undisputed?
Look, what if he wins a belt and like, what if he beats Lima and then fights someone like Zayas and beats him and gets to and then he moves up? Like,
he can beat Zayas. I think he can beat Zayas.
I'm just saying, what if he's not cleaning the whole division? He's gonna get another belt, then move up. He's working his way up, man. Like, he gonna do shit. You gonna see.
Boots ain't cleaning out shit. You know you want to say that,
man, bro.
Shout out to my nigga 913. He just said it. Boots ain't cleaning shit.
Bro,
that's why his name is Twisting Boots.
Nah, just set me up.
Look. Virgil cleaned out the aisle of the tomato cans you see on Walmart. That's what he cleaned out. He ain't done shit either. Let's put it out there like that.
All right, here go another question, 913, because you're the only real Boots fan up here.
Yo, Nine just set me up, bro. I gotta take offense to what Nine just did me, dog. That was fucked up, bro.
Puss in Boots, nigga, is never the GOAT. Terrence Bud Crawford is the GOAT, nigga.
Oh, the one that fought the guy with 11 fights last year. Him.
Yeah, and he gave Bud what? One of his toughest fights.
The 11 fight nigga?
Oops. Wasn't everybody screaming Madrimov after that? Didn't he make Madrimov a star overnight?
No.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hey, Rob.
Everybody kept saying the Madrimov fight, but the Madrimov fight. But
Rob.
how come every contender at 54 got to fight Madrimov now?
Hey, Rob, where are you?
Nobody.
Rob.
Shut him down. Don't say that shit, Punch. People start believing you.
Bro, they believed it. They believed that bullshit. That ain't me making that shit up, nigga. You niggas kept on saying Madrimov's name over and over again. He always laughed when y'all said that nigga name.
Well, yeah, because
I said that was a trash ass
Don't say
fight.
his name.
Replay the tape. That's a trash fight. He fought a dude with 11 fights. Bud fight the motherfucker with 11 fights. Boots fight the motherfucker with 14 fights. These are some gimme fights. Guess
But
what?
at least one is a super champ. Like Madrimov was a WBA champion at 54. Limov's got the Limov's got the IBO, the belt nobody gives a fuck about.
I'm not giving you that, Punch. Fuck that. No, hold on, Round One. Madrimov was the email champ at WBA, nigga. Don't do that.
What? He fought for that belt. Hey, RC, you wrong, nigga. You wrong. They ain't just give it to him. He fought for that. He fought for that. He fought for that belt, bro.
Well, guess what? Guess what?
Hold up. I'm looking dude's name up right now because I can't remember his name. He was a nobody.
Hey, but guess what?
What they did was they moved 1 and 2 up for that belt and they fought for it. The Madrimov knocked dude out, bro.
That sounds like grown folks talking, man.
Look it up.
Punch, that's grown folks talking, man. Because
Boots is the only female champ niggas can talk about.
Boots didn't fight for his shit.
Madrimov was an email champ when they script motherfucking when they script Jamel, bro.
Yeah, my boy Mel.
Bro, like I said, man, you love to try to hate on Terrence Crawford, man, but he's the best.
This ain't a Terrence Crawford issue. This is a Boots issue, nigga.
Boots, this is a Boots issue because Boots is a unified champion moving up, nigga, and fighting nobody. Well, he should be fighting a champion, bro. He got a guaranteed shot. He had a guaranteed shot at Zayas, and he had a guaranteed shot at fucking Bachman. And he didn't choose either one of them niggas because he's a fucking bitch.
Let me ask you a question, Punch. Can I ask the question?
Hold up, Round One. Go ahead, Nine. You can ask. Go ahead, Round One. You can cook right after Nine ask you this.
Who got emailed his belt, and you got Boots emailed their belt. What the fuck did they?
Yeah, I mean, bro, that's like you get too much credit for Stanley Jonas because he wasn't shit. He wasn't shit either.
Bro, they was 2 email champions that fought.
I know. So technically, lame ass Boots never even fought for a title yet.
But that's like
Deal
everybody at 154. Everybody's an email champ because
Everybody email champ at 47 and 54, bro.
Fundora took Tim Zoo's belt.
Hey, like we're not gonna say.
I don't know how Bachman got that belt. And Zayas just fought for the belt too, dog.
Guys, let me
They
tell
ain't
you.
email him shit.
No, guys, let me tell you something. So when a champion who's undisputed moves up, every time they move up, then belts are gone. I'm talking about Bud. I'm talking about Inoue. I'm talking about Usyk. Every time they moved up, their belts were gone, bro. So even Mel, the same thing. So we can't say like email champ like that in a way when.
But listen,
when you got these guys moving up, doing great things.
Listen, fellas.
Hey, Round One, tell him. Hey, Nan, tell Round One how number 1 and number 2 used to fight for a vacant belt, not just get given the fucking belt.
These motherfuckers is fighting the number 4 guy for the belt for 1. For 2, I'm not saying that anything is wrong with what Boots is doing. Anything is wrong with any of these guys is doing. I'm just saying that they didn't fight an incumbent champion to get their belt. Take it or leave it. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? They didn't fight an incumbent champion. Adrimov or whatever the fuck his name is, he didn't fight Charlo. You know what I mean? He didn't. But Bud whooped his ass and took his shit. Guess what? Stanionis didn't fight motherfucking Bud. But guess what? Boots whooped his ass and took his shit. That's the only thing he really took. Because he got gifted the other belt. And then he got gifted the motherfucking lineal shit. You ain't no motherfucking lineal when there's Brian Norman out there. Brian Norman out there knocking everything the fuck out. He knocking motherfuckers out with that.
Not at the time.
Nah, Brian Norman. Look,
Okay,
Brian
so
Norman.
both you niggas is wrong. Madrimov definitely fought for his belt, nigga.
Oh my
Israel
God.
Madrimov won the championship, the WBA Super Welterweight Championship by defeating Magomed Kurbanov in March 2024, nigga. I told you that. I told you that. They didn't give him shit. I don't care about no. Don't try to make no excuses. Niggas say I was wrong.
No excuse. Shout out to Patrick Ball. But let me ask you a question. Why is Mel still champion of recess at WBA? I'll wait.
I don't know. I don't understand that champion of recess shit. I never understood that. Why is Devin Haney still champion of recess at 140? I don't know.
Punch, bro. Who gives a fuck whether he was a paper champion or not when he fought Bud? Guess what?
That's all I care about, nigga. No. Because the niggas like to use that type of shit to take credibility from Crawford's name, bro, and I stand against that shit. That's why.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying though.
Yeah, Bud took that nigga lunch. He took him. Hey, man, whether you get a bitch or not, bro, and I'm going to keep it a buck, you may have had to hate on your homeboy to get the bitch. The bitch may like you, and she may think you're cute or whatever. You may have to give the bitch some money to get the bitch. The fact still remains, guess what? The nigga took his bitch. Let's keep it moving.
Facts. In your first offense, nigga, your bitch got took first night. Hey.
He sweated the bitch and got her. He sweated the fuck out of her. Man, Bud was like, this cute little bitch right here. That little WBA, that look good around my waist. Bitch, you coming with me. He sweated her and he got her.
So he just took 5 bitches from Canelo.
But we gotta be biased, non-biased down the board though, man. These dudes, like I keep on telling y'all, all of them, with the exception of Buds, Canelo, Benavidez, and those guys like that, we don't know these niggas because they still ain't fought nobody. If we take it down a couple of weight classes, Teofimo and Devin.
You think Benavidez ain't fight nobody? He cleaned out 68.
Oh,
I said with the exception, bro. Listen.
Okay. Yeah. I hear you.
But I said if we take it down another weight class, Teofimo still ain't fought Devin. Motherfuckers still got people that they ain't fought, and people are now look at it. Look how old these niggas is now. They not spring chickens now. They not spring chickens now though.
That's true.
You got niggas, young niggas like RC. Who the fuck is Shakur's a relative? His relative.
Oh, Zaquan Moses.
Zaquan Moses.
We
got Saturday night.
He fights Saturday. He don't boost his card. Yeah, he don't boost his undercard.
We got young guys coming up the rank like him. We got the Abdullah Masons.
We got the Vargas brothers, even though one just lost. We had Keyshawn in them, but that nigga just committed career suicide.
But we can't act like, bro. We can't act like these guys is spring chicken. Nigga, you own the motherfucking clock. And they wasted time, just like the Sean Porters did, just like the motherfucking Keith Thurmans did.
Hey guys, that's
just
true,
like
guys.
The motherfucking Earl Spencer's did. They taking up space. Y'all need to fight more often. Y'all need to be putting some motherfucking.
It kind of reminds me of the lightweight division, bro. How we wanted to see like Teal, Tank, and Devin, and Tank and Teal, all these guys.
None of them ever fought, bro.
We barely saw like Devin scrape the surface with people like Loma and Ryan. And
only fight we got was Devin and Loma, and that was a close-ass fight.
Round. You know what though? You know what, Round? This only thing they doing, bro, is getting one marquee win, hanging their hat on it, and they not gonna do shit else. T.O. been eating off of that motherfucking Lomachenko win forever now.
Forever.
Think about that. Ryan is living off of Devin Haney. He didn't even get the win.
But that's the thing.
And he popped dirty, but he eating off of that.
No, at least they fought. See, it was in a different weight division, and I give him that. I mean, yeah, he fought Devin and he fought Tank, and I give Devin credit too because he fought Loma. And the only one I've seen Loma fought a couple of the guys too, like Devin and Teal, but we've never seen all these guys. Like people are calling them the five. What were they called? The 5 goats or the 5 kings or the 4 kings or whatever or some shit. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, they called them the 4 kings.
Yeah. I didn't buy that. No, they not like the original shit. Nah, no. But these motherfuckers didn't even fight each other. So why would you even call yourselves that? Because them motherfuckers back then did.
I don't believe it. I never believed in that 4 king shit. But I believe in the 3 kings, Inoue, Crawford, and Usyk.
Fucking
I
right.
can get down with that. But I can't get down with that. Man, them dudes is a wash, man. They wasting time. I guarantee you, if you look at their record, bro, they got one marquee win a piece.
Hey yo,
And
hey
that's
man,
what's
true.
gonna hold them.
we might have to add us a fourth one if he keep on cooking everybody, man. Start to pay attention to that Junta Nakatani nigga. He tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tight, bro. I think he got what it take to knock Inoue the fuck out.
But bro, we can't do motherfuckers like we've been doing Boots. You know what Boots is? Boots is the world eye test champion. He's
Like
the
Virgil.
undisputed eye test champion.
Virgil ain't
Motherfuckers
even
is like,
undisputed.
yeah,
Man, but is Virgil not a champion because he's highly ducked, or is he not a champion because he's been avoiding people?
Look,
if you look at-
Virgil had his shot, he could have been a champion, but there's certain fights he didn't take. Look, right now, look, he's a he was a 2 interim belt champion, bro. He was an interim champion at 147, and I think he's an interim champion at 154. So legit, I could say he's a 2 division interim champion. You know, let's put some respect on virgin olive oil. Let me put some respect on virgin olive oil because, like I said, he is a champion, but he wasn't a world champion like Boots. And guys, hold on, don't be hating. I'm just saying this guy Boots was a world champion at 147. You know, something that Virgil did. Now he's moving up, and out of one of these 2 guys, I feel like I don't know. They're talking about fighting each other. They're not even world champions unless they're gonna fight for the IBO and make it legit. How I'm saying, the new era of boxing is appearing, you know. But that's what it is, bro. Like let's see, Lima gets beaten and Boots gets the IBO belt. These 2 fight for the IBO title, bro.
Nobody gives a fuck about that belt.
No, so what? So what?
That belt's trash.
So what?
That belt is trash. Boots is the only champion that won that belt.
No, wait, no. These two guys, right now, are the ones we want to see fight. We want to see.
What belt is that? What do you call like the IBO is like that bullshit ass belt Jake Paul used to walk around with. A belt nobody give a fuck about.
The Dupa belt is coming. We're in a 5 belt era. The era of becoming.
Yeah, the 4 sanctioned embodied in a Ring magazine. Nobody give a fuck about IBO.
Yeah, but watch, bro. We might see the IBO become something new, bro. Watch,
913. Do any of the top tier boxers give a fuck about the IBO belt? Where that go? Did we lose him? Yep, we lost him. It's just me and you round 1. Him and RC dropped off.
Let me come to you. Like I said, bro, we're stepping in a look. Super boxing's coming in, bro. I just finished hopping on right here. Finished watching Dana White Contender Series, bro. That shit is litty, bro.
Yeah, that's just lit.
And if Super Boxing is gonna be anything like I'm thinking about, that's gonna be smaller people and smaller shows and things like that, it's gonna be just like that, bro. What if you want it, man? If you can get on ESPN and watch that one, because there was the last Contender Series until like next year maybe or so. But if you watch it, the first fight ends in like fucking 10 seconds, bro. Like, it is excitement, bro, from start to finish, bro. Even
bro, I like the moves that are out. See, everybody was hating on Dana White round 1, but I ain't gonna cap, bro. I like the moves the dude's making, bro.
Look, that's what I'm saying. So Zupa Boxing is gonna be like that, the champion who's more entertaining or something for the lower levels and shit like that, right? But then the IBO, like I said, bro, the IBO belt, it might become something, you know. And then especially someone like, look, cause we saw Anthony Joshua with it, we saw someone like Bivol with it, we saw these other champions holding that belt. So that belt is holding prestige in some way because we having people, undisputed people, having to touch that gold too, and they rubbing their aura against that belt, and that belt is it's gonna have something. I mean, look, bro, Virgil is the WBC interim champion. Yeah, they might put like Virgil for the WBC, but nah. I mean, what do you think, bro? Let me tell you that.
Oh, who got the WBC right now?
No. The WBC.
Hey, Punch.
Yo,
Punch, bro. You remember I said this when Bivol fought Bertervia? or better be whatever they say his name is.
Yeah, it better be Ev.
Yeah. You remember I told you this? I said we just entered the 5-belt era now. Because remember,
Yeah, I remember
Pitbull
you
had
said
the
that.
WBO for the longest.
Who had it?
Pitbull did.
Oh yeah, he did. He did.
And remember,
So
All
if
right,
you
so
go
all
to
right.
the other,
Bibble was one credible champion who had that belt.
Pitbull had the WB.
Yep.
No, the WBA. It was the WBA.
I mean, hold
It
on,
was the
my bad.
WBO.
The IBO, my bad.
Who?
I hate that belt. That ugly ass belt, bro. It's so trash to me.
Yeah.
No.
But it's-
I think
Nectar of the gods in the building. What up, Mark?
Motherfucker, proudly.
Purchase your tracks today.
I think that was the dark
remember
green belt
before
or
he
something.
fought. Look,
That falls into the same category as like that rainbow belt they got in the UK, bro. This is whack.
different. That's a regional belt. That's like like that's what I'm saying. Look, Duke boxing, I feel like it's gonna be more of a regional scene because we'll have regional fight. We might see the winners of the WBC tournament be signed to Zupa Boxing too, bro. And
Yeah, that's highly likely. That's highly likely. I see that happening.
Those fights were so exciting, but fuck,
That whole
man,
shit was fun, bro. Yeah, it
bro.
was.
So I'm not gonna say like the Zufa is gonna be more like a pride belt, but probably lower. But these are regional scene type shit, like national, like the WBC, NBC national title or some shit, right? Shit like that. That's what it's.
But
gonna
you know
be.
what, fellas? At the end of the day, this is my position. I don't give a fuck what that belt got or whatever the fuck. If it's gonna give us good fights, quality fights, if that promotion is gonna bring us fights that we've been clamoring for, you know what I mean? Because think about it. You know, like I've been saying for the longest, fellas, I've been talking about the boxing and the assembly line and how backed up the assembly line is in boxing because we had motherfuckers who fought once a year and we wasn't getting the fights that we wanted, like the clarity and shit. So the assembly line is still backed up and very much so backed up. Turkey done unclogged it a lot, but the assembly line is backed up. So I don't care what promotion, I don't care what kind of shit they got going on. If they gonna bring some of these fights to us to give us clarity, that's cool. And we can't really just rely on Turkey all the time. Turkey.
All right, well then I'm about to drop a bomb on you right now, man. I don't know if you know, but round one you might know. But it's being rumored, man, Turkey about to offer $30 billion to buy the zone, bro. You know what that means if you get that right.
Bro.
Yeah.
Free fights for all.
Yeah.
Did you see the Eddie Hearns, the Matchroom shit on Netflix?
Yeah, because that's because the Netflix ain't charging $40 for their subscription, like the zone is.
Like,
exactly.
The zone is a little pricier than Netflix.
Netflix is $7.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, have you seen what the Matchroom? It's like a documentary about Eddie Hearn on Matchroom.
Oh yeah, it just came out. Yeah. I ain't watch it yet, but I'm gonna watch it.
You gotta check it out. They already talking about it. This shit's been under wraps, nigga, like 2 years ago.
That's the thing though. Look, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying like I always clown on, like I don't clown. I just kind of like, throw jabs and make fun of like, the boxing fans. Like, Dana White's coming. We're here. Like, But look, man. All jokes aside, like I'm saying, it's nothing big. Like, I just finished watching the Dana White Contender Series 9, and that first fight, it ended in like 30 seconds or like 10 seconds, and less than that. It's exciting that co-main event. Usually when the main event is finished, Dana White goes up and tells people like, yeah, these guys are gonna be signed and this and that, right? That co-main event was so fire. He stood up. He couldn't even wait. He went to the back and talked to the lady and was like, "Yeah, these guys gotta go to the hospital right now, but these both of them are getting $250,000 bonus, some shit, and were they signing them or some shit like that, right?" So he's saying he's gonna give them a bonus and he's signing them. So like, this is what I'm saying. I'm watching exciting fights. So this is what I feel like.
Let me ask you guys a question.
Boxing. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. What do y'all think about all this Turkey buying up?
I love it.
Telling y'all, man. No, but listen, bro. Listen. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. We know this.
I know.
I don't think they're gonna remember when PBC tried to do monopoly shit. They ain't let that happen. So
And
I don't think they're gonna let it happen with Turkey.
That's what he's more or less doing. That's what he's more or less doing,
Yeah,
bro. Is
pretty
he's
much.
buying up everything. He's buying the premier network. He's buying up the premier promotions. He's got a stake. He's got some kind of stake. He's got a stake.
You got real low, Nine.
Hello?
Yeah, I could barely hear you.
I can barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you good now.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's got a stake in Golden Boy. He's got a stake in Matchroom. So you got to think about it like this, bro. That's almost absolute power. Top Rank and PBC ain't really talking about shit. They about to throw a show, and I actually wouldn't mind seeing the fight that they throwing. It's not a
Yeah,
bad,
they're gonna put some good
fight.
fights together.
But however, though, bro, they making you pay $80 for the motherfucker.
Facts.
So
They making us
that's-
pay $80 for fucking Roach versus Pitbull.
Yeah. Bro, that model is not working. So that's the only motherfucking bro, how can you, like on some hustle shit, bro, how can you compete with the dope house across the street, man? And he's selling this shit for free 99 and you want $10 or $15 for yours, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's
Frank
weird.
Lucas style. Selling the best shit at the cheapest price, bro.
Exactly.
And you can't compete with that shit.
Can't compete with it. And you know, absolute power corrupts absolutely. If Turkey decides to start doing goofy shit, we won't have no protection from him doing goofy shit if we
That's
just
true,
keep
but
on
look,
letting him feed us like this.
this
I'm
is
not
the thing,
saying
though,
what he's
about
doing is
Turkey.
bad. I'm not saying what he's gonna do is
Yeah, look,
corrupted.
look,
But I'm
look,
just saying, man, you know, if you ever been locked up before, man, don't take them zuzus and wham-whams on the bed all the time, man. I'm just saying. But with that being said, my nigga, my shit is on 12%. I gotta get off here. But I'm listening in and I'm about to go down to the I'm gonna go to the chat, man, and I'm gonna wreak motherfucking havoc in your chat, man. I'm gonna instigate you. I'm trying to get blocked now, man. Fuck.
I don't block my homies, man. I just time them out.
Right, man. You like, damn, Nine just don't bullshit. Shut the fuck up. Man, I want to get blocked.
I be knowing when you just be gaslighting me and shit. The only nigga that can get under my skin and get a timeout is RC, nigga. He hits where it hurts. You can't do that.
Okay, man. Well, I appreciate you, Punch, man, and I appreciate your favorite fighter, Duran Boots Ennis. I holla at you
Fuck
later.
out of here.
The
Salute to you, round, man.
No, yeah.
Puss in Boots is not my favorite fighter, nigga. Take that back. You lucky you got out of here, nigga.
Bro, we gonna see it, bro. Hey, like I said, bro, like
He gonna beat Lemos round one. It ain't gonna be no surprise. I'm gonna be surprised if he loses to Lemos, but he should really cook him every round.
Okay, so what is it gonna look like then? Is it gonna look like Boots versus Virgil for the IBO title, or is it gonna look like Virgil versus Boots for the WBC interim title?
They're probably gonna put them both on the line. They're both interim belts for a while. That
I don't
IBO,
think they're gonna do
that
that,
IBO
bro.
is kind of.
The
It's look. I'll give that. I'll put a little respect on the IBO's name, but just because, like Mark make a good point in the chat. Shout out to you, Mark, because I forgot about that. Roy Jones did heavy for a while when he was at light heavyweight. So I'll give it. And Roy Jones is my favorite fighter of all time, next to Terrence Crawford. All right, and Muhammad Ali. So I'll give the IBO. I'll give it 20% respect. I ain't gonna shit on it completely like I do that whack ass rainbow belt over there in the UK, but
that's
it ain't a credible belt yet.
like a national belt, that pride belt.
I hate that ugly ass belt. People be wearing that bitch proudly.
Okay.
Like, man, I would throw that if anybody even tried to hand me that bitch.
Look. Okay, look. But look. Let's just say this, bro. Because, like, the last time I seen, I guess, what do you think of the Reggie belt?
I don't like them either. They're stupid. But I understand them, though. But they have a point, though. If you get a Reggie belt, you get a shot at the title. So I get it.
Yeah, but that's like an interim belt. If you get an interim belt, you can get a shot at the title in a sense. In a sense. Yeah.
Like it's like a bunch of tangled up spider webs, bro. So it's kind of hard to understand why there's so many belts like that. But from what I understand, from like amateurs, like think about this. from the first couple of fights you have, right? You fight for the little Atlantic international titles and the Atlantic titles and all that bullshit, right? North American titles. Well, you do that because those titles get you up onto the better rankings. So if you get enough of those, then you get onto the sanctioning body and get to fight for a real title. I understand that process. But once you get up to the super titles and shit, once you get up there and you fight the real champions, there shouldn't be no other belts, bro. Like,
that's what it is. That's what it is. To me, it's like, to me, when I see like UFC, that's like the legit world title of MMA in a sense, right?
yeah.
And then you got
And there's only one fucking champion. They don't got four champions, bro.
Right? So yeah, and then if you look at it and each other promotion, it's kind of like the same way. But I see these like regional promotions or even like PFL or Bellator. They weren't regional, but they were like behind, like.
Yeah, like if you become the champion of those companies, you'll get recognition, right? But you don't become. Then niggas don't really respect you till you win the UFC title, right?
Yes, exactly. Not like that. Not like damn. Like there's
like look, you know who's a good example of that? Round one. You know who's a great example of being great in other promotions, but when they got the UFC, they never could win. Uriah Faber.
That's because he had tough fights, though. That he had Jose Aldo, a featherweight champion he was fighting and he couldn't beat. He
couldn't beat him.
Like WBC, no, it was WEC, but he was still great because Jose Aldo.
I feel the same way about Venom Page, yo. Venom Page got to become a champion in the UFC before I take him serious.
Exactly, bro. He's the same thing. I mean, he's exciting.
He can fight his ass off, but you ain't no champ yet, bro.
But you're no champ, exactly. You know, he didn't even, I don't think he won the Bellator champion, you know, so I'm not sure if he did or not, but you know, like, that's what it is. Like certain ones, like you don't really see, like you know, you don't really see them like that. Like they're mostly like regional belt type of promotions and shit. And that's how I see like Zuffa boxing, like a little regional belt, like a little, you know, it's a little national or intercontinental title or some sort of, you know, because you know they'll have like, you know, different fighters from more around the world, but not like maybe high ranked. And like I said, most of the WBC tourney people might sign, and they'll have. I mean, we got seen a couple of top ranked guys signed to Zuffa boxing already. So there's a couple of fighters already signing into Zuffa boxing. So when we see it, we're gonna see. I mean, shit, if we got some prospects from top ranked and shit, we're definitely gonna see the Zuffa belt a little ahead of like the national belts and some.
For sure.
You know? But
Zuffa got to, but they have to sign one of the pound for pound niggas to get taken serious.
I mean, right now they're not doing. That's what I'm saying.
Like if they can get somebody like Bam Rodriguez over there, then Zuffa will start to blow.
No. That's the ring. The ring does like I said, UFC has this shit, right? Like Ultimate Fighter and the Dana White Contender Series, like I was just talking about. That's what it is, bro. It's gonna be a Dana White contender. It's gonna be a guy who's gonna fight for the belt, make a name, and then make it to the ring in a fight or something. That's why I'm looking at this Zuffa boxing being for a bit until they get where it could be or something. You know, where they could probably be where the IBO belt is at or something. We will see, but it's starting small, man. It's starting small. I mean, look, bro. You gotta start small, and look, just because Dana White did Canelo, and people think like, oh, he's too broke, he can't do that. Look, right now, Zuffa is signed to Paramount. Zuffa Boxing is gonna be on Paramount Plus. One card for each month because there's gonna be 12. So I believe it's gonna be like that. So when we see that, we're gonna see. Well, I'll probably. That's what I'm thinking. We'll see more exciting fights like.
Yeah, we'll see, man. I'm interested to see where it goes.
That's what we're looking at. We're not looking at world title fight next or some shit like that. We're just looking at this organization of boxing having cool fights. That's what we're looking at.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you 2 more questions before I get out of here. Okay. First one. Do you think Boots is gonna win by knockout or decision?
I'm gonna go ahead and put a late stoppage on that by like the 9th or 10th, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's going 12 rounds. You know, he's moving up. And also, if he does stop him, I'm pretty sure it's gonna. I'm thinking if it's gonna be like a knockout or like a body shot.
Do you think he's gonna try to sit there and slug with Lemos, or is he gonna use the ring?
Well, the first couple rounds, he's gonna probably like fill him out, and then we're gonna see him we're gonna see him do his shit. I don't think Lima has the power or any capability to like push him back or anything. So if we do see him, he'll be.
Let's see how many knockouts
Lima.
Limo's got.
That's what I'm saying.
14
Because
fights, he got 5 knockouts.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, look, bro. You know who else had 5 knockouts with like 20 something fights?
Who?
I'm gonna give you a hint. The man got 20 something fights, and an undisputed fighter couldn't knock the guy out that he knocked out. The guy has the hands made out of croissant for having 5 knockouts, bro.
Was that dude that just knocked out Jaime McGill?
Yes, bro. Yes, thank you.
I can't remember his name. I just know he was a French dude.
We call yeah, French. That's what I said. Hands made out of croissants, bro. Because he only had 5 knockouts out of 20 fights and shit. 5 knockouts.
I mean, but that was a clean ass shot he caught Jaime McGill with, though. That was right on the button, bro.
He did.
I don't think Boots is gonna get hit like that,
bro. Mexico looked shut, bro. Mexico was shut because their man was knocked out, bro.
Stunned.
Bro.
Couldn't believe it.
Bro,
I don't think I ever seen a stadium get that quiet.
I was like, yeah, bro, I was crazy. I was like, oh, damn, and it was just like, because everybody, already know, bro. Everybody, when he's hitting, they're like, ah. So when he got knocked out, I was like, oh, yeah, bro, ain't no one saying shit. Damn. Like, that's what I'm saying, though. He got knocked out by a guy made hands out of croissant. So
that's true, bro.
Boots is getting knocked out, but look, bro, I feel like
we'll see, man, because you never know, bro. I think this is why he's taking the tune-up so he can see if he can handle the power, right?
Bro, that's what I said, bro. He had 5 knockouts. This is the last guy I knew who would have 5 knockouts that did something crazy. So I'm not gonna put it out there like that, But I think since Boots
hold up. I'm gonna remind you of one thing, round 1. Boots got wobbled by Karen, bro.
That was the skeleton in the second fight, and he wasn't really like I said,
you always got a convenient ass excuse, bro.
No, bro. Before he took that fight, I was like, the last fight, I'm like, yeah, he need to move up. That motherfucker looking like a skeleton in the closet, and I've always joked that. I've always said he's looking like a skeleton.
You said that before. I've heard you say that before.
Yeah. So I'm even when he took the camera fight, I'm like, fuck again, bro. Why you taking a guy you beat? Move up. Like I needed him to move up already, bro, because he didn't look good. He looked like just how like what's that dude that beat Cambosis Africa? What's his name? That knocked out Cambosis with that body shot that TKO'd him. Hitchinson. Exactly. But look how he looked too when he's in the fucking weigh-ins.
The dude that Keyshawn smashed him. He gave Hitchinson his hardest fight.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, you see some of these guys, they looking like skeletons, bro, like getting in the weigh-ins and shit. There's certain people do good and shit, certain people don't, see? And this is why I think Boots, he been needed to move up, because if you ain't stopping people like you should and you're draining yourself, but you ain't doing like some Espinoza shit or like, them drain motherfuckers that drain themselves just to knock people out. You ain't
like fucking unfair ass Pandora.
Yes, exactly. Then move up. If you can't do that, move up. Stop. You need to move. You're already stepping up in competition. So if you can't do that already, move up. So I've always had that feeling. If he moved up, he would do better. He probably had more knockouts. But we'll see, man, because I'm thinking he's gonna stop him late round 9 and 10 around that.
I say he gonna drop him by the 7th. He gonna get him out of there by the 10th.
Yeah, I think he'll drop him by like, I don't know, Steve, my brother.
He definitely gonna put Lemos down once, but it ain't gonna be over.
I don't know, but like,
he gonna get up.
Go ahead.
He gonna get up, and then he might either finish him right after, like when he get up, or he gonna work him. He gonna beat his ass for another 2 rounds and then knock him out by like the 10th.
Oh yeah, bro. Because some of my brothers, even my brother, he'd be like.
Because we have been raining hellfire down on Boots, so he might come out with something to prove. But that might be a bad idea, trying to come out with something to prove and get caught with a hard ass shot.
I mean, look, bro, this is what I'm saying. Boots, look, see, this is what I'm saying. Boots, like my brother was telling me, like, nah, he's gonna probably outbox him within the 4th and then take him out within the 5th or 6th. I'm like, damn, like that? Maybe. But if he doesn't, then he's probably gonna feel himself at 154 and not even do as much, because
if Boots get him out of there in 5 rounds, that won't be a surprise.
That's the thing though.
The dude is slow, man.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. We're thinking he's telling me like, yeah, he'll be out by 5, 6 around there. You know. So
I
I'm like,
say
all
at
right,
least 7
all right.
rounds do the last.
We'll see, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if Boots is just working him for a couple rounds and until the later rounds, you know, or something, right? But that's what I'm saying, bro. He's gonna be a world champion before. Look, he's a world champion at 147, and he's gonna be a world champion at 154 before Virgil, bro. That's crazy.
That's what Virgil's highly ducked, bro. Niggas don't want to get knocked out.
Man,
High risk,
bro,
low
he
reward.
moved up. Look, he moved
High
up
risk,
and
low
he don't
reward,
have
bro.
that. Okay, look, he moved up and he don't have that type of power, and he fought no tomato cans up there at 154, so he's stuck fighting the dogs, bro. He's gonna get fucked up, bro. Watch, bro. Like, he's gonna get fucked. If it ain't Boots, it's gonna be someone else. It's gonna be Keith Thurman, bro. It's gonna be someone like that. You know, maybe Fundora.
Thurman's about to cook Fundora, and then he's probably gonna give Virgil a shot and cook him too, because Thurman can box his ass off.
I think Zayas would beat Virgil, bro.
Now, listen, bro. I can't wait for that fight. That's another one I'm highly anticipating.
Y'all hype Virgil like he's something like, you know, like he better be it or something, bro.
Nah, Virgil, he is. He is. He got the same power at 54. He's dropping shit. He breaks niggas all the way down. He do. Like I said, like if Boots was to listen, if Boots was to fight Virgil, only way he can fight Virgil, he would have to do Virgil the same way Bud did Canelo. Your defense gotta be on 100, or he's gonna knock you the fuck out or hurt you real bad with something, man.
Nah, bro.
Every punch he throws is with bad intentions, man. Fighters like that is always dangerous, bro.
Okay, look, bro. Virgil didn't fight nobody.
Every punch he throws got bad intentions behind it, bro. And he do it accurately.
Look, people think he's like Better Biev and shit because he had like 100% knockout rate. And
But he's way faster than Better Biev, though. Way faster. B-Ball, listen, I said that in that fight. I said B-Ball's way faster than Better Biev, man. Better Biev got a lot of power, but he's slow. And he got exposed for that. Go fight.
Man, but see, Virgil is slow too.
Now, I say Boots is way faster than Virgil. He is. But if Virgil's able to walk Boots down, or if Boots try to slug with him, he gonna get knocked down, bro. You can't convince me that Boots can take the power of Virgil Ortiz. He hit too hard, bro. He is hands down, other than Bachram, the hardest puncher at 54, bro. Is that a lie? Where'd you go, round one? Did I lose him too? Is Virgil the hardest puncher at 54 besides Bachram?
Bro, he is. Bro, he got.
He is. He is. You got to at least admit that. He's definitely the hardest puncher, bro. Even with Crawford there, he was the hardest puncher.
Bro, he got dropped though.
They all get robbed. He got dropped. Hey, listen, that's what I'm saying. That shows hard. Just like Inoue. He gets dropped, get up, and whoop ass. I respect it. You don't get dropped and then get fucking finished off. You get dropped and get angry. I like that shit.
What confuses me, because people like you, people like Virgil killers and David.
Bro, I thought Boacek won the fight, bro. I'm not too biased when it comes to Virgil Ortiz. I just think he could beat Boots.
Oh no, you tripped, bro. You tripped.
I've been dying for this fight forever, man. Only one I see ducking the fight is Boots, my guy.
You tripping.
There's proof. How much of this proof, round one? Actual proof, facts. Nigga, receipts, my nigga. Ain't that what the young niggas like to say? Receipts. Nigga, there's proof that Boots ducked the nigga, man.
Because Oscar over there holding Virgil by.
I ain't gonna believe the dads, man. The one dad saying nigga Virgil wanted 10 million, the other one saying Boots wanted 10 million and 2 tune-ups. That's more believable to me, because nigga want 2 tune-ups for real. So you can't convince me he didn't want that 10 million too. So you wonder why you need 10 million to fight Virgil would be so easy work, bro. Now listen, I understand. It's prize fighting, bro. I get it. You're supposed to get your bag, but you already making 6-7 million a fight, bro. But to fight Virgil, you need that extra 3, nigga, because it's risky, bro. High risk, low reward, man. I'm telling you. It's not like Virgil is a box office draw. He's not. He's getting there, but he's those Boots, but only in Philly. He sell out all. It's easy to sell out in your hometown. But like the Boots sell out like a Vegas arena without a credible opponent. I don't think so. Let's be honest. And another thing, bro. His last 2 fights, niggas was yawning and booing and falling asleep in the crowd. Boots got to show me something. tomorrow. I'm talking about just like your bro said, he needs to knock him out in 5 rounds. If Boots knock him out in 5 rounds, round 1, I'm saying it right now, I'll take away the Puss in Boots moniker. But until then, nigga, he Puss in Boots, nigga. You don't want to fight nobody dangerous. You want to fight niggas that's easy work, bro. Like, for real, easy work. So predictable, this fight. Yeah, my money's on Boots, man, because the dude's tailor-made for you. Tailor-made. Like, did you watch this dude, Lima? You ever see one of his fights?
I'm saying, like, I think a fight with, like, a student.
Round 1, he's slow as fuck. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
scary slow. Like, damn, why is he this slow? He look like a heavyweight. That's slow.
Your tracks today.
That's fucking crazy to me, bro. Like, that's why I'm like, damn, Boots, you keep picking these easy ass dudes, bro. Boots gonna see them punches coming a mile away, bro. It's gonna be so easy. But yeah, I agree with you. I think Boots is gonna win. All right, so and you think Boots is gonna knock him out? You gonna think he's gonna knock him out by the 8th? I said he's gonna knock him out by the 10th. That'll work. You know what I mean? I lost round 1. That's cool, because I was about to stop the show. I was about to end the show anyway. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna end it on this. Man. I think Boots is gonna win, but he's still overrated. He still don't want to fight the real competition. And I think Roach could beat that nigga, man. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. I will not respect you, Puss in Boots, until you fight a real contender, nigga. Like, y'all always was screaming that shit about my nigga Bud. He ain't never fought nobody. Nigga Boots is the epitome of this, but he gets all this credit and recognition. No. You spar Canelo, nigga, you gotta fight somebody on Canelo's level, nigga, to get my respect, nigga. That's where I'm at with you, nigga. I ain't giving you no more fucking passes, 30 fucking wins, and I can't name 6 of these niggas, man. No. You understand? Like, so that's how I feel about that, man. But anyway, man, I think this was a good show tonight, man. An hour is usually how long I run my show. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm about to get up out of here, man. So shout out to the guys, man. Nectar of the Gods, 913, round 1, DJ, Mark Wynn, Stone Cold, my guy, Chappelle, GMT Sports, Heavy Bag Boxing, man. Oh, yeah, we had a new nigga in the house, Alonzi's Welding, man.
Purchase your tracks.
Appreciate you coming through, man. Hope you hit that subscribe button, man. But anyway, man, I'm Punch, man. Y'all have a good night. Peace.